Hello, Ashes faithful. This is KC, and I'm in the car, driving for a while today. And you're listening to KC in the car. I've got a couple family guests in here with me today for a deck building episode of KC in the car, and maybe anyone that wants to join in the Discord chat. Currently just me right now. We're going to give it a minute or two to see if anybody else jumps in. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. I don't have much else to talk about other than building some decks. So I'm just going to drive and deck build a bit. So I guess we did have a couple requests we could start with. Unless anybody jumps in and wants a different kind of deck built.
Alright, hold on. Dad.
But Shadowfire wanted us to build a defensive deck. A good defensive deck was all he gave us as a description. So we're gonna, I guess, try and do that. Build something good and defensive. So to start with, my favorite defensive units, and the unpaid intern back there can chime in. Well, both
hey, me too.
I guess I have both unpaid interns back there.
You have a new unpaid intern. It's me.
Yes, we do. Both of them are back there.
Yeah.
Can chime in with any defensive cards they like that we want to build a deck around. What do you guys think? Butterfly Monk, Steadfast Guardian, Turtle Guard. Those are all good defensive cards.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They all seem really good.
They do.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
go.
I'm not going to get any help from the peanut gallery here.
I think I'm gonna go Butterfly Monk.
So Luke wants to build with Butterfly Monk. Maybe we'll use them both, Butterfly and Steadfast Guardian.
I think that's a good idea. You think that, unpaid intern?
Alright, so Butterfly Monk and Steadfast Guardian put us in color for Root Armor as well. That's a nature card.
Fun.
So we can put that on our Steadfast Guardian. I think it's pretty tough, even in the metagame right now, to deal with the Root Armor and Steadfast Guardian. So, Ben, you're going to add 3 Butterfly Monk books, 3 Steadfast Guardian books, and 3 Root Armors. Let's start there.
Hey, don't use our real names.
They know. Anyone listening to this knows that.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so. And.
Alright. So, what Phoenix form should we run this out of, guys?
Yeah. What Phoenix?
I don't know.
The one that comes to my mind is Jessa.
Maybe.
Because she has a win condition. I'm not sure how Shadowfire wants to win the game with this deck that just plays defense.
I mean, I was thinking Glowfinch should kind of help us out in the defense deck.
Glowfinch.
You want to play Glowfinch? You want to play Leo?
Yeah.
All right, I think we can make that work. So
Let's play Leo.
So we're gonna build this out of Leo. Now we have 3 different unit guarding cards.
Okay.
So I think that's a pretty good start. And Butterfly Monk's gonna give us some healing, so we can stretch this game out long.
Okay. So what do you want me to add again?
What?
Yeah.
What do you want me to add again?
Butterfly Monk, Steadfast Guardian, and Root Armor.
Okay, 3.
And make sure it's on. And make sure it's on Leo.
3 of each. We're gonna run out of Leo.
Okay.
We need Leo.
Throw in a couple Polarity Mage, man, because I'm gonna try and recycle these Root Armors.
All right.
Okay.
And really kind of go all in on the Steadfast Guardian.
Wait, 3 books or just 1 book?
Steadfast Guardian book, Butterfly Monk book, 3 of each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then put in 2 Polarity Mage. We're gonna
Polarity Mage. Okay.
because you can play Polarity Mage with Divine dice, and we're already in Divine. No Knights in these colors, but we do have.
Should we get some?
Steadfast Guardian. How about we're gonna add in 2 Beast Tamer?
Okay.
Beast Tamer being another alert unit in color that we can combo with Root Armor.
That's a good idea.
To make sure that we're holding the battlefield, because he wanted a defensive deck, so that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to hold the battlefield with Butterfly Monk, Beast Tamer, Steadfast Guardian, and Glowfinch. Beast Tamer will also block a Frostback Bear, which I think is important. It's right now our only unit that can block Frostback Bear. So we're going to have to worry about that. But for now, let's think about how we're going to win the game. If we're Leo, I would guess we can use mill to win the game.
True.
Glowfinch is going to allow us to mill the opponent pretty hard, so
Yeah, that's true.
I think we need to lean some into the mill win condition of this deck.
Maybe.
Okay.
And
Well, in that case, you want to put in some mill stuff?
yeah, so I think Return to Soil is the first card I'm thinking about.
Wait a minute, that actually, I'm going to stop you right there. What about Anguish?
We'll put 3 Anguish in for now.
Okay.
We might cut one of those, but we're going to see where we end up card-wise. here.
Okay, so, mill stuff, what we got?
I think Return to Soil is the first card I want to put in.
Alright. How many?
We want all 3. That's going to give us a little bit of removal,
Okay.
damage-based removal, and some some remove from game stuff, because right now Phoenix Attendant is a big problem,
Yeah.
and we want to be able to get rid of that thing. So we need to remove that from the game. We're going to use Return to Soil to do that.
Okay.
Another mill card I really like is Remorse.
Remorse? Okay. That's an interesting one.
I don't see many other people play it besides me, but I really like it. I say we would get 2 of those in there.
2 Remorse. Alright.
And also 2 Redirect.
2 Redirect.
Redirect, another strong defensive card. And if we only
2
have,
Redirect?
yeah, let's start with 2 Redirect. If we only have Beast Tamer in the deck right now to block a bear, we're going to need some redirects in case a bear sneaks through our defenses here.
Okay.
So we probably want a little bit more mill. We have one more book slot.
Maybe you want like a Mist Spirit, like for like double people.
And I don't want to go Miss Spirit.
I don't know.
Because we're not in Illusion right now.
Well, what's your colors again?
We shouldn't.
Currently, we're in Nature, Charm, and Divine.
Nature, Charm, and Divine. Okay.
And I don't want to go. I'd love to have a basic sync, like a unit that I can spend basic dice on. You know, we don't have a lot of that right now in this deck. We need some dice fixing or some basic stuff. When you're playing mill, there's not a ton of basic things you can do.
Wait. Real quick, do you want...
What?
Do you want Old Soul?
No, we're not in Ceremonial. We don't want that.
Alright.
We're going to try and stay in these 3 colors. When you're playing a mill deck, you can't meditate a lot.
Yeah, right.
Because we need to be ahead on cards. And we're already playing Butterfly Monk. That's going to force us to meditate. We're already playing Steadfast Guardian, which is a 2-color summon spell.
Okay.
We've got a lot of meditation going on. We need... at least Glowfinch is a basic sync, which is nice, but we need some dice fixing in the deck. I would love Magic Siphon as the 3rd book. That's going to put us into Sympathy for a die, but if that's our only Sympathy card, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
So let's go 3 Magic Siphon. I think
3
we're gonna
Magic
want that.
Siphon, okay.
Yeah. I think we're going to want that.
Magic
I was
Siphon.
thinking, it makes me want to run an Essence Druid now, too, if we're in Sympathy.
I don't know.
3 Magic Siphon and Essence Druid.
Put an Essence Druid in the deck. We might be over 30 cards, but I'm going to go over a little bit. And put a couple Kneels in. Put in 2 Kneel.
2 Neo, alright.
Because when we're playing a defensive deck...
How many
Divine
cards do
Charm,
we
you
have?
gotta
Okay,
some
1 Druid, 2 Neo.
How many cards do we have?
So let's do a check. Where's our...
Yeah. How many what's our
cards
card
do we
count?
have
What's
here?
our card count here?
Okay, we got a Leo Sun Shadow with no dice yet. We've got 29 out of 30.
29 cards. So 1 more card to go here.
3 Magic Siphon, 3 Butterfly Monk, 3 Steadfast Guardian, 2 Beast Tamer, 1 Essence Druid, 2 Polarity Mage, 3 Root Armor, 3 Anguish, 2 Neo, 3 Return to Soil, 2 Redirect, and 2 Remorse.
Alright, let's go ahead and take out a Root Armor.
Okay?
I think with 2 Polarity Mages, we can afford to run 2 Root Armor only.
Okay.
The mages will get it back for us.
Alright.
I also think we need some removal here. We don't have any big removal spells.
You want to put in Nature's
And we don't have any self-clear cards either. Which I think we might want some of.
Which you mean like Nature's Wrath or Meteor?
Well, Nature's Wrath and Meteor both are good ideas here, especially with the Root Armors. Meteor sounds really good.
Alright, we'll throw in Meteor.
Add in 1 Meteor and 2 Nature's Wrath.
Okay, well, okay.
I know that's going to take us over. We're going to think about it at the end here.
1 Meteor, 2 Nature's Wrath.
Because we do want some AoE spells. I think we also add in 2 Seeds of Aggression as well. That's another use for our Sympathy die. And it's a removal spell. Now
Okay, how many seeds? How many seeds again?
But I'd go with 2 seeds.
Okay.
So that'll give us some ability to clear out our own battlefield a bit.
Okay, that puts us at 33 cards. And yeah.
Yeah, so now the question becomes, do we need 3 Butterfly books? Do we need 3 Steadfast Guardian books? I think I want 3 Magic Siphon.
Okay.
I think we go down to 1 on the Butterfly books.
Okay.
Instead of 3. We do have Steadfast. We do have Glowfinch.
Yeah.
I want to keep the 3 Steadfast books because when you're playing Root Armor with Steadfast Guardian, the focus effect of the Steadfast book to heal it and refresh it can kind of be a big deal.
Yeah.
So I want to keep that, the ability to get into that. At 31 cards now, I'm not sure what else to cut. Read me back the list again.
Okay,
Unpaid
we got
intern.
3 Magic Siphon, 1 Butterfly Monk, 3 Steadfast Guardian, 2 Beast Tamer, 1 Essence Druid, 2 Polarity Mage, 2 Brute Armor, 3 Anguish, 2 Neo, 1 Meteor, 2 Nature's Wrath, 3 Return to Sorrow, 2 Seeds of Aggression, 2 Seeds of Aggression, and 2 Redirect and 2 Remorse.
Yeah, I think this is where we cut the Anguish.
Okay. All of them?
So just 1
Okay.
to get to 30 cards, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're 30. So I did that without considering a first 5, and we're gonna see if we can make a good first 5 work out of this deck. We might not be able to, but if we can, then
Okay, well, before we should figure out our first 5, we should get our dice first.
So what do we want our first 5 to be here? I think one way. So if we have Butterfly Monk, Butterfly Monk, Steadfast Guardian, and Root Armor in the first 5, that's 4 dice.
Okay.
With
Yeah.
2 Nature, 1 Charm, and 1 Divine.
Yeah.
Okay. Magic Siphon as the 4th card would get us to 5 dice, and then would spend a Sympathy.
Okay.
Essence Druid as the 5th card would get us to 8 dice, with now 2 Charm and 2 Sympathy used. Glowfinch is the 9th die, and we could make a 2nd Butterfly Monk with that, because we could meditate off the Butterfly Monk book and put it back with pick it back up with Essence Druid and make a 2nd Butterfly.
Okay, I like it.
I think that's a pretty good first 5, but that costs 3 Nature dice.
3 Nature dice.
So we need 3 Nature. We need 2 Sympathy as well for that first 5 to work.
Okay, so I say 4 Divine, 3 Sympathy, 3 Nature.
No, you need Charm as well.
Oh, well, I forgot about Charm, yeah.
We need 3 Nature and 2 Sympathy and 2 Charm and 1 Divine. That's where we need to start. That's 8 dice.
Okay.
So
Let's
now we
see.
need to look at the other cards in the deck and see kind of what we need here. As far as Divine goes, I mean, the only other Divine cards we have Neil and Meteor. Besides Polarity Mage. Polarity Mage can...
Steadfast Guardian, Polarity Mage.
Yeah. Meteor
I'm looking.
and Neil?
Meteor and Neil, I believe. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we need at least 2. We probably need 3, but we're gonna need more charm dice than 2. I
Yeah.
think as well. I mean, we've got.
We could do 3 nature, 2 sympathy, 3 charm, and 2 divine.
We could, but then I feel like we're a bit stretched on our divine dice here.
Okay.
You only have the 1 meteor. Maybe it's okay. We have 2 Neil and 1 meteor.
This would definitely require a lot of testing.
Oh, it absolutely. Every deck requires testing.
Well, yeah, I know, but like this one, like especially for the dice layout, I feel like would be like really
Yeah,
testy.
we're running 4 colors here, but we do have 3 magic siphons to help us fix dice. We're gonna open with 1 on the board.
Okay.
We've got 3 charm, right? So as far as our charm dice go, we're running Steadfast Guardian in the spell board. And then what are our other charm cards? We've got 2 Beast Tamers. That's a lot of charm dice there. But 2 Beast Tamers, right? And 3 Return to Soil and 2 Kneel. And then the reactions. That's a lot of charm.
Okay.
I think this might be a time where we want to swap out remorse in favor of sympathy pain.
You might want to speak up a little bit there.
Okay, I think we should swap out remorse in favor of sympathy pain.
Okay.
And I think that because you can use sympathy dice to play sympathy pain. And that'll give us a little bit of pressure relieved on our charm dice.
Yeah.
And maybe make it so that we can play with 3. It's going to be tough. This deck might need a bit of tweaking. Kneel might be too much on strain on Divine and Charm. This might be a situation where you like take out Kneel and put in a 3rd Anguish and something else just so that we can reduce that strain, but that's okay.
Okay.
I think so. One more time, Ben, read the list back.
Okay.
This will be our final deck for Shadowfire.
3 magic siphon, 1 summon butterfly monk, 2. Wait, I meant 3 magic siphon, 1 butterfly monk, 3 steadfast guardian, 2 beast tamer, 1 essence druid, 2 polarity mage, 2 root armor, 2 anguish, 2 Neo, 1 meteor, 2 nature's wrath, 3 return to soil, 2 seeds of regression, 2 redirect, and 2 remorse.
You need to change remorse out for sympathy pain.
Wait, I forgot. Yep.
And that's the list. That's a good deck for Shadowfire too, because he likes to just have 2 of everything. He doesn't like 3 ofs. A lot of his decks run 2 ofs, and there's a lot of 2 ofs in that list. And Sympathy Pain also is we can use that as a removal spell too. It can hit units, so I think our deck's a bit light on removal. So
Okay,
that'll
wait.
help a bit.
What was the dice layout again?
I think we said 3 nature, and that we might need to revisit that. Hold on a second. So 3 nature. 3
Yeah,
charm.
that's why I asked.
3 nature, 3 charm, 2 divine, and 2 sympathy is where we ended up.
2 nature, 2 charm, 3
No,
divine.
3 nature.
Oh, 3 nature,
charm.
yeah. 3 charm,
2 divine,
2 divine,
and 2 sympathy.
and 2 simp. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So the problem is, what are all our nature? We don't have enough nature cards in this thing. We've got Butterfly Monk, Root Armor, and Nature's Wrath, right? Is there anything else?
Butterfly Monk, Rune Armor. I think that's it in Nature's Wrath, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's not enough nature to support 3 dice. What we need to probably do is lose a charm card for a nature card.
Okay.
Or 2, and that'll help this out a bit. So, what are our units? Our Beast Tamer.
Beast Tamer, Essence Druid, Polarity Mage, Butterfly Monk, and Steadfast Guardian.
Yeah, not a lot of units there. So, 3 Return to Soil is a lot, but I really like that card right now, and it helps the mill plan. I kind of want to sneak a Molten Gold into the list.
Okay.
As like a surprise finishing type card.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
What if we take out 1 Beast Tamer and replace it with a Molten Gold?
1 Beast Tamer for a Molten Gold. Okay, I'll leave you with 1 Beast Tamer and 1 Molten Gold.
And now I want to try and squeeze in a Shepherd of Lost Souls. Because I only have the one Beast Tamer. I want to try and pull it back now.
Shepherd of Lost Souls. How many?
Let's go.
I'm liking this deck so far. This looks pretty cool.
I'll tell you what. Take out the Polarity Mages.
Okay.
How many cards are in the deck right now? 29?
28.
28.
There was 2 Polarity Mages.
Okay. Adding 2 Shepherd of Lost Souls. So that'll get us to 30. But now with the Polarity Mages gone, I want the 3rd Root Armor back.
Okay, 2 Shepherd of Lost Souls, and then
add the 3rd Root Armor back in.
3rd Root Armor back in.
And now we need to cut another card.
Yeah.
Read off the action spell list to me.
2 Anguish, 2 Neo, 1 Meteor, 1 Molten Gold, 2 Nature's Wrath, 3 Return to Soil.
We're gonna cut a Neil.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to 1 Neil, and that's kind of a weird thing. But we do have 1 Meteor and 1 Neil, and we have 3 Nature's Wrath. Or we have, what, 2 Nature's Wrath? We have 2 Wrath, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, that's 4 AoE spells. And I think our Charm dice and our Divine dice are already stretched a bit. So, I think taking out that Neil makes sense. So, Luke, what do you think we should call this deck?
I don't know if Defensive Shadow should be a good name.
Well, if it's not a good name, what do you think we should call it then?
I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm really thinking.
I kind of like Defensive Shadow. It's a defensive deck for Shadowfire.
I mean, like, I feel like there's a better name. What about, like, I don't know, like, this is hard. I don't know what to think.
It is kind of hard.
It is.
Well, why don't we just go with Defensive Shadow? And that's what we'll publish it as.
Yeah, we'll do that, but wait. I feel like I have a better idea. It's somewhere in my brain. Hold on.
No, I think we're going to go
Give me
with
a couple
Defensive
seconds.
Shadow. All right, let's do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
What should we? I think we should name this deck Defensive Shadow.
Defensive Shadow. That's not really has a ring to it though. Like it.
Well, unless
feel
you got
like-
a better idea.
I feel like there's some kind of like funny thing we can make out of Defensive Shadow.
I don't know. It's hard to think of deck names while I'm driving, apparently.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to think of it spur of the moment. Usually I take a second.
We're going to
think
start
about
with
it, though.
Defensive Shadow. If we come up with a better name, we'll change it.
All right.
Something better.
Okay, what's the... Let me run down the first 5 again so we can put it in the deck description.
We can do that. So, standard first 5, I think would be Magic Siphon, Butterfly Monk, Steadfast Guardian, Root Armor, Essence Druid.
Magic Siphon, Butterfly Monk, Essence Druid.
Steadfast Guardian, Root Armor.
Okay.
That's one first 5. I think you can have a couple different ones in there. It does kind of hurt not to have Golden Veil in that deck, but that's okay. You can make do without it. That's something that can get changed in based on some testing.
Guardian and Root Armor. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna publish it to the community so you guys can check it out.
Yeah, go ahead and publish that. We've got a defensive deck built for Shadowfire. There you go.
Defensive Shadow.
It's in there.
Published under the name of Doge King 290 if you guys want to look it up.
It'll be there. Depends on his account instead of mine because I'm driving.
Alright. Next
All
deck
right,
idea.
so that's the deck. The only other request we had, I know Flora was in the Discord saying they'd be on the chat today. I don't think she's here, but we did have the treatment asking if we could build him a deck that could beat me. I think any deck piloted by Carl or Matt or Brian would probably beat me. But I do know that I'm really bad against Indiglo Creeper. So
You want to build a
we
creeper
could
deck.
try and build a creeper deck.
That's wonderful.
Or I don't know, what what other kind of decks out there are good against me? What have I lost to? I've lost a lot to Hope, with or without Indiglo Creeper.
Well, I mean, if you want to do a Creeper deck, I'm sure you want to do like a Hope anyway.
Oh, Hope's not good anymore with Creeper because they changed
Oh, well, yeah, they changed it, so.
I have lost quite a bit to Rushdown decks.
Okay. Well, like.
I've lost quite a bit to Cole and Fighting Spirit decks. That's mostly played by Brian, but
Awfully specific.
that deck specifically gives me some problems. So what if we build a Cole Fighting Spirit deck that uses Indiglo Creeper?
Okay.
I think we can give that a shot.
Cole Rorquin, the main man himself.
We're going to start with 300 blades. I don't think we want to play Final Stand.
Okay. 100 blades. 3 of them.
And we're going to start with 3 Fighting Spirit and 3 Summon Indiglo Creeper.
Okay.
So that puts us
Fighting
into
Spirit.
Time, Nature, and Sympathy. Off the bat.
Okay. 3 into Creeper. Alright. Time, Nature, and Sympathy.
Yeah. So now we need 2 other books that have status token stuff going on.
2 other books with status tokens. Okay.
So, the answer is probably Wishing Wing and Time Hopper.
I'm just going through the books with like the selected
I mean, Mirror Spirit is there.
Empower.
Tidal Crab. But like, I don't know if we want those.
I'm looking
We
here.
could play Crab instead of Time Hopper, I guess.
Yeah.
Problem with Tidal Crab is it's not great at it takes tokens away from itself. It usually doesn't die with a token on it. But it is good with both Wishing Wing and Indiglo Creeper.
Well, it might die with a token on it if people kill it before you get to use it.
It might. Alright, let's go with 3 Wishing Wing books and 1 Tidal Crab book.
Okay.
So let's build this deck the other way. What's our first 5 right now? Just with that. So we have Fighting Spirit for a die.
3 Wishing Wind. Wait, hold on. I'm still putting these in.
Creeper is 2 dice. Wishing Wings 3. Fighting Spirit's 4. Tidal Crab is 7.
Okay, 3 Tidal Crab, 3 Wishing Wing.
No, 1 Tidal Crab book.
1 Tidal Crab, okay.
Focus that. We do want 3 Wishing Wing books though. And Creeper books.
Okay. Wait, so only 1 Fighting Spirit?
You start with 3.
Okay.
I might go down to 1. I've seen a lot of Fighting Spirit decks. I haven't really seen.
Well, I can't really say anything about this because I do not know much about Fighting Spirit decks, so I've not seen them that much.
I haven't really seen any Fighting Spirit decks that use Fighting Spirit twice in the same round very much. But
I mean, that'd be pretty cool if you did.
we'll start with 3 for now and see what happens with this.
Okay.
So our 5th, if we're only spending 7 dice right now in the first 5. I think we have a couple different options. I'd kind of like to try a Tidal Shift.
Tidal Shift.
Here.
Okay.
Putting 1 Tidal Shift.
Okay.
So that'll just do a couple things. You could start it along those 4 cards right there and get out another Wishing Wing in round 1. To make 10 dice. That's pretty good. Could probably also design a first 5 where you play 2 Indiglo Creepers in round 1 title shift. And that's kind of cool. So
I mean,
let's start with that.
okay.
Now, what else do we want to support this? I mean, we have nature, sympathy,
Time.
and time. Standard bear is probably a good one. That comes into play with a status token on it, and it kind of helps this mass of dudes that we're trying to put together. So I think you run 2 standard bear and probably 3 raptor herder.
Okay. Like it.
Kind of hard not to run
2 standard bear, 3
nature and
raptor
sympathy
herder.
without raptor herder.
3 raptor herder, right?
Yeah, for now.
Alright. This is hard.
So, normally in Fighting Spirit decks, you see stuff like Flash Strike. That's a really good card here. I'd add a couple of those.
Flash strike, okay.
I also like Fate Reflection.
Flash strike and fade reflection, yeah, those.
I'd probably add 2 of those.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you have time, probably like, just
This
regular
is a deck
things.
for the treatment, so let's get a little spicy and put in Invigorate.
Invigorate, okay. It's definitely getting some
We run
spiciness.
2 of those.
Two invigorates.
One explosive growth. I think you always, whenever you have a status token deck that's in nature and sympathy, you have to have at least 1 explosive growth.
Explosive growth is just overpowered in any kind of status.
Explosive
token.
growth shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Card's too good, but if it exists, we're gonna play it.
Okay, 2 of them? 3 of them?
I put 1 in for now.
1 of them, okay.
And it's not our win condition. It's just really helpful in the deck.
We will rue the day they
Um,
nerf explosive growth. I'm sure it's coming any day now.
So let's see. We've got. What's our list look like? How many cards we got, Ben?
We're at 26 cards with 3 Fighting Spirit, 3 Summon Indigo Creeper, 1 Tidal Crab, 3 Wishing Wing, 3 Raptor Herder, 2 Standard Bear, 1 Explosive Growth, 2 Invigorate, 300 Blades, 1 Tidal Shift, 2 Fade Reflection, and 2 Flash Strike.
Alright. I think we're going to go with 2 Standstill.
Standstill? Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
about
we
that.
need Standstill because we need a way to get through to face. And then we don't have any dice fixing.
I was thinking of a Hollow.
All is a spin down card,
Yeah.
but we're not really trying to do that here. We're more trying to go like
It's still really helpful to have, though.
yeah, but it doesn't really help what our deck is doing.
What about Huntmaster, then?
I think 1 Huntmaster is an excellent idea.
Alright.
That's probably better than the title shift open I was talking about earlier to have a Huntmaster at the end
Okay.
in that first 5. So I think 1 Huntmaster is fantastic. I think I want 2 Accelerate.
Accelerate? Okay.
We don't have any dice fixing right now. And Accelerate not only fixes dice, but draws a card for Cole, who likes that.
Okay.
And then gives you 2 side actions, which you can use on 2 slashes, or in this case, Explosive Growth and Fighting Spirit at the same turn.
Okay, how many
Don't read
accelerate? 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I might want to go up to 3.
I mean, yeah, for accelerate's just that good enough. You might want to
Put
have
3 in there.
Alright, 3, let's go.
So, now I think we're 2 cards over the limit, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's making me want to take out those 2 Invigorates.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead and take out the 2 invigorates. We have a spicy title shift in there. There might be enough spice for treatment.
okay.
So, alright, let's go ahead and read this back to me.
Alright, we've got 3 Fighting Spirit, 3 Indigo Creeper, 1 Tidal Crab, 3 Wishing Wing, 1 Huntmaster, 3 Raptor Herder, 2 Standard Bearer, 1 Explosive Growth, 3 Accelerate, 300 Blades, 1 Tidal Shift, 2 Fate Reflection, 2 Flash Strike, and 2 Standstill.
Alright, I think that's a pretty cool list. I like that. Now we gotta figure the dice out. So,
Okay.
our first 5, I think the Huntmaster first 5 is better. But I'd like to be able to do the Huntmaster first 5 and the title shift first 5.
Okay.
So, I'm not sure we can do that. Let's see. So we need.
Well, I mean,
So let's talk about the Huntmaster first 5. What do we need? So we need Fighting Spirit is 1 die, 1 time die.
yeah.
Wishing Wing is 1 time die. That's 2.
Okay, do you want a Creeper?
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
1 Creeper.
Creeper is Nature's Sympathy, so it's 2-1-1. Tidal Crab is Time Sympathy, so that's 3-2-1.
3, 2, 1, go.
And then Huntmaster is Nature's Sympathy Basic, so that's 3-3-2. So 3 time, 3 sympathy, 2 nature.
Okay.
And then 2 basic dice. So make both of those basic dice time. So we'll go 5 time, 3 sympathy, 2 nature.
5 time, 3 sympathy, 2 nature. I like it.
I think that's going to be pretty good. So what do we have for sympathy cards? We have Tidal Crab and Indigo Creeper in the Swung Spell board,
Tidal Crab, Creeper, Raptor Herder,
which can also be nature.
yeah.
Huntmaster, 1 Huntmaster, okay.
Explosive Growth,
Yep,
Tidal Shift,
yep.
and nope, nothing else.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I think that's going to work. And then nature cards, we have what? Indigo Creeper, Huntmaster, Raptor Herder, Explosive Growth again?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
I think that's good. So, 5 times, 3 sympathy, 2 nature.
Look, what are you doing?
And that should allow us, with the extra time dice, to do the title shifts first 5 as well, instead of the Huntmaster first 5.
Okay.
Because we need 5 time dice for that. Because Fighting Spirit, Wishing Wing, Tidal Crab, Tidal Shift, and then another Wishing Wing. That's 5 times. So yeah, we can do both.
Alright.
Alright, sweet.
First is Huntmaster first 5. What is it?
The 4 books and Huntmaster.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. No.
So you got 4 ready spells. And then you either add Huntmaster to it, Tidal Shift plus another Wishing Wing to it, or you could do like Hunter Blades and play one of the cards you draw. I think both of those are really good, honestly. So,
Okay.
there you go, treatment. That's a deck that can beat me because Cole, Fighting Spirit has kicked my butt, and Indigo Creeper has kicked my butt. So now you've got a deck that can kick my butt, built specifically for you. And we've been going for about 40 minutes. I don't have anybody else in the Discord chat with me, so it looks like it might start to rain here where I'm driving. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It was a good episode of KC in the Car. Thanks very
Hold on,
much.
I'm gonna finish up this deck
interns.
description first and see if we can think
Oh, yeah,
of
we don't have a name for this.
Well, and a name, yeah.
So
Yeah.
what should we name this deck?
I'm still writing down the description for the first 5.
We
So I'm gonna post
we
it.
call it the Cactus Beater. The Cactus Beater 5000. That's what this deck is called.
Cactus Beater 5000.
Yeah,
All
this is
right.
the Cactus Beater 5000.
No, the cactus treatment
No, the Cactus Beater that was built
because he's treating it. He's treating him.
No, the beater.
Aw, fine, whatever.
Cactus Beater treatment.
Cactus
5000.
beaver.
I like the Cactus Beater 5000.
I'm gonna call it the cactus beaver.
It's not a beaver. It's a beater.
It's a cactus beaver. A cactus beaver.
You little mischievous boy.
All right, Cactus Beater 5000. 5,000.
Cactus Beaver.
Intern number 2 back there, why don't you go ahead and sign us off? Do you remember the 2 Jankyard sign-offs?
No. This is my first time on
Oh,
stream.
Luke.
This is my first
I
time on
thought you knew the
stream.
first sign-off that your brother came up with.
This is my first time on the stream.
Remember, if you're not janky, you're stanky.
You're not janky, you're stanky.
And frog up. That's what you
And frog
get.
up.
2 sign-offs. Go ahead, intern number 2. Sign us off.
Alright, if you're not janky, you're stanky, and frog up.
Frog up.
This is Casey in the car signing off.
We'll see you guys. This has been Casey. I've been in the car. You've been listening to Casey in the car. Peace.